Alright, so Anthony Edwards been going crazy in the NBA. Timberwolves are battling for the first in the West, trying to get the top seed locked down. But I've been hearing a lot of crazy stuff talking about Anthony Edwards is top 10. He can lead a team to a championship, which I agree with. I think he can lead a team to a championship. But Anthony Edwards is clear as shy. He cleared Jayson Tatum. He's not crazy to say he's the best shooting guard in the league. And I'm like, when did Anthony Edwards get better than Jayson Tatum? So let's go and compare. Let's go down the list and compare to see who's better, Jayson Tatum or Anthony Edwards. So this is like how I like to compare players. I'm about to do it by a point system for each overall attribute that I think they're good at, and whoever has the most points then wins. So that's it. Let's start with finishing. I think Anthony Edwards is the better finisher, probably because transition and how he's more good in the fast break. He's more aggressive going to the rim. He tries to get to the rim. He avoids contact instead of just looking for contact a lot, and I like that in a basketball player. So I think Anthony Edwards is a. If Anthony Edwards is an 8, if Anthony Edwards is an 8.5, I think Jayson Tatum is a 7. Jayson Tatum is just a better 3-point shooter. I will give Jayson Tatum a 9, and I'm getting Anthony Edwards a 6. I don't think I gotta say too much about this one. Mid-range shooter. I think Jayson Tatum is also a better mid-range shooter, even though he settles for a lot of threes. I think he's just a way better mid-range shooter than Anthony Edwards. I think if it's Jayson Tatum is an 8, I feel like Anthony Edwards is a 6 also. Passing. I think Jayson Tatum and Anthony Edwards is evenly matched passers, but I think Jayson Tatum has the edge a little bit. So Jayson Tatum's a 7. I think Anthony Edwards is a 6. Playmaking. I also think Anthony Edwards is a better playmaker. His ability to go downhill and extend defenses for kick opportunities. I think he's very good at that. So Anthony Edwards is a 7. I think Jayson Tatum's a 5.5. And by the way, I'm not comparing them. These numbers are just not in the NBA by itself. I think I'm comparing them to themselves. So Jayson Tatum might be an 8 compared to Anthony Edwards, but he won't be an 8 with 3-point shooter compared to Steph Curry. Footwork. I think Jayson Tatum has way better footwork than Anthony Edwards. I don't think it's close technique footwork. If Jayson Tatum's a 9, I think Anthony Edwards is a 6. I think it's way better. I think it's like a wash. I think he clears him. Post bag, post slats, post game. I think Jayson Tatum also has a better post bag. I think if he's a 9, I feel like Jayson Tatum's also a 6. Defense, I think Jayson Tatum. Actually, let me not lie. I think Anthony Edwards is slightly. This is a wash. I think they're both 7 defenders. They're both 7. I think Anthony Edwards hustles more, but Jayson Tatum frame helps him be a better defender, if that makes sense. Rebounding, I'm going to give it to Jayson Tatum. Jayson Tatum was an 8. That dude was a 5, but he's also 6'10". So, athleticism. If Anthony Edwards is an 8, Jayson Tatum's a 5. I think his quick first step, he's more explosive. He gets his first step, I already said it. He jumps higher, faster, quicker. I think he's just way more explosive than Jayson Tatum. Ball handling, which this is tricky. I think Jayson Tatum is a better ball handler. If Jayson Tatum is an 8, Anthony Edwards is a 6.5. Now this is what's crazy. Go to buckets. If Anthony Edwards is an 8, Jayson Tatum is an 8. When they need a bucket in the clutch, they get a bucket. But next, clutch. I'm going to go Jayson Tatum just because the playoffs. So I'm going to go Jayson Tatum. Jayson Tatum is a 7. Anthony Edwards is a 6. Now the best and final one. This is what we've been waiting for. That's what I like. Bag talk. Paul George edition. Bag talk. Bag talk. Let me think about this for real. If Anthony Edwards is a 6, Jayson Tatum is an 8.5. Give me Jayson Tatum's bag over Anthony Edwards. It is not close. Yeah, I'm a Oh, let's calculate all these. So Anthony Edwards finished with 84.5. Jayson Tatum finished with 97.5. So to me, Jayson Tatum is a lot better than Anthony Edwards. And if you disagree, let me know how you disagree in the comment section below. Thanks for joining the video. Like and subscribe.